Can you guys tell that it's been a while since I've had to do that intro? Oof. What's up, A-Team, and welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am probably the worst YouTuber influencer ever. I swear it is gonna get better one day. It's just that today is hopefully the beginning of it being that day. But nevertheless, A-Team, it is good to see you. You guys already know what it is. I have got another video for you and it is gonna be hot. It is gonna be lit. But before we get into it, make sure that you guys hit that thumbs up button, okay? Make sure you leave a comment down below and share it with your friends, your families, your auntie, your uncle, your mama, your mammy, your granny, your pappy, whoever, okay? Your neighbor, your dog, whoever, share it with them because they need to be here and they need to be a part of this A-Team. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, okay? And the bell notification so that you will know every time that I post a new video. Can you guys tell that it's been a while since I've had to do that intro? Oof. And now, let's get into this video. So, A-Team, first of all, I want to say welcome back. I hope that everybody's doing good. I appreciate anybody who's here watching this video because, chat, like I said, it's been a brick. I would say the same thing about my podcast when I get that popping, but nevertheless, we leave podcast business over there and YouTube business over here. But, you guys, wow. So a few months ago, I actually did a video saying that I had been gone and where I had been and what was going on, and briefly what was going on. And now I'm back doing the same video a few months later, only a little different. So I know that everybody is dying anybody that watched the last video is dying to hear what the heck happened with me and my ex. But listen, before we get into that, let's just talk about, like, first of all, where have I been recently? So number one, I want to say that in case anybody looks at these videos and you're like, wow, you know, something's different about your makeup, girl, child, friend, let me tell you, I will not be wearing a full face for at least the next 2-3 months, I would say, because I recently got some new jewelry and I should not have touched that. I recently got some new jewelry and jewelry, but these two don't matter. It's really this one. It's really this one right here. And while it's healing, I just it's best to keep like makeup and lotions and things away from it. So that's what I'm doing right now. So you get a little like light half face situation, but honestly, my natural just glow is popping. Although I will tell you, these breakouts have been coming from my skin hard and I hate it. I'm looking for a good dark spot corrector. So if somebody knows of one, please let me know, because this is just, it's to the point now where like I will break out and I won't pop the pimple or anything. It'll go away like on its own as I keep like treating it, cleaning it, and putting astringent and stuff on it. And yet, even though it wasn't popped, it'll still leave a dark spot. And like, there'll be big dark spots. So I'm, ciao. Anyway, we gonna get this skin back right because COVID will not rule us always. However, come back. Let's get back on track. I have been, I guess you can say, recovering. And I know you're like, what? Yeah, let me explain. In the midst of dealing with my relationship that ended and the things that went into that, I had a lot of issues that I had to sort out. And on top of that, other things happened. There were other things going on, and I can honestly say that like I felt myself slipping into a depression, and I'm gonna be 100% honest and say that like I don't think that I'm fully out of that depression. I think that that depression is something that has always been there, even since I was a child, and like now it's like I'm finally recognizing it. But that didn't help. that really added to it. And so I've been on an internal struggle with myself, with what I want in the future, with things that I thought that I'd always wanted, and now I'm not sure that I'll ever have. And then also questioning myself, do I really want those things? Like, I've been at a tug of war with the Lord, like, and not just for like my will versus his will, but also just like, I was hurt. My heart is hurt, and my heart is hurt about more things than just, I don't want you guys to think that it's all about that breakup. I will say that that breakup played a big part, but there's other things involved as well. But my heart was just hurt, and I've just been depressed, and like that I reached a point where, like, most of you who like follow me on Instagram, you know that like I was on a health journey, and I was working out every day after work. I worked 45 minutes away from my house, and I was coming home. I was changing clothes at work if I could. I was coming home, and I was picking up my friend, and we were going and we were working out. I was eating well, eating healthy. I went vegan. I went pescatarian. Then I went vegetarian. Then I went vegan. Then I went pescatarian again. Then I followed the cycle. I would like to say that now I'm like a vegetarian with vegan tendencies. Just frankly speaking, I do still live in the South. I do live in a city even further south than the one that I originally was in. And so it is hard to find every option that I need as a vegan in this area. So I work with what I have. Primarily, I do eat primarily vegan, but like occasionally, like if I go out to eat or something, or if I go to somebody's house, I don't have any options. Like my options are starve, spend a bunch of money on DoorDash, or unfortunately just eat the nachos without the meat, keep the cheese. Otherwise, I'm just eating chips. So I make it do what it do. One day I would like to fully just go vegan. Like I said, primarily vegan, but I know some people are like, so I just say vegetarian with vegan tendencies. But the goal is to primarily go back to being like vegan. But I know that like just given, honestly, just like given the finances right now, and again, given the area that I live in, it's still an up and coming area. It's gonna be hard. But anyway, back to the point. We love tangents over here. We are a tangent group. I was on a health journey. I haven't been to the gym in months. I have not worked out in a long time, and I can definitely say that I've gained weight. I haven't been eating I haven't been eating the way that I was eating. So I just reached a point where, like, right at the end, there when I lived at my former house, I was just coming home and going to bed. There were a lot of nights that I got home and I skipped dinner. I got really busy with like church stuff as well on top of work. So it's like I live 45 minutes away. I'm leaving work, I'm going to church, I'm doing whatever at church, and then I'm coming home at 8 o'clock, not getting home until 9 o'clock, sometimes 10 o'clock. And I'm skipping dinner. I'm like, forget dinner. I'm in the bed. There were days I skipped breakfast. There were days that lunch was my only meal. And like, it's just because I'm so busy. And like, I would, for a while there, it was just like, come home, go to sleep, get up, do it all again, come home and go to sleep. Like, forget it. And so the good news is I recently moved. I guess not so recent. It's October, and I moved back in August. I moved at the end of August. So that's exciting. I have been talking about a move. If you listen to the Just to Tell It podcast, I've been talking about a move for like the last year and a half, something like that. And it finally happened. I'm so grateful. What people don't know, and this will be a separate video of how God really worked that out for this move. But I had not only been talking about a move and speaking that move into existence, but I had been preparing as well for the move. So that's something that we'll talk about in another video. But I finally moved. I'm here. We've been here for, one of my best friends and I, we live together in a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment. It is beautiful. It is gorgeous. It is much bigger than I thought it would be. I love it. We love it. We're still in shock. We're still in awe. Again, if you listen to the Just to Tell It podcast, you would know our story of like when we had nothing and we were living in my car to now living where we are now. And no, we're not in the deluxe apartments in the sky, but this is a beautiful apartment. We're paying way too much, I'll tell you that much. We are paying more than some people's mortgage for this gosh darn rent, but we still, nevertheless, beautiful apartment. So yeah, that's a story for another time though. So I moved, and you know, I was really excited. There's a gym here, there's a pool here, and there's a tennis court here. We had gotten into tennis, so I've been like, it's nice. We got the tennis court right here. That was me hitting the ball, by the way. That was the sound that the ball makes when it hits my tennis racket. Just, hello. Serena Williams in the house.
That's true.
What?
Anyway, but we have yet to go to the gym. I'm trying to get back to it. Another one of my best friends is getting married at the end of the year, so I'm trying to get my life together for end of the year. Child, what did I just say? She getting married in November. I'm telling y'all, I'm tired. I'm trying to get my life together for this girl's wedding, but I'm also trying to get my life together for me. Again, my health journey we'll talk about later. Right now, we're just here to catch up. So I'm trying to get back on the health journey. I'm trying to get back. Now I'm back on a natural hair journey. I had to cut a lot of my hair off recently. It had nothing to do with the breakup. It had everything to do with the fact that I was not taking care of my hair. I love braids. I think they're beautiful. I love them. I love different things. Like I said, there was like the braid and curl situation. Then there's like just regular braids. Braids are my thing. I look gorgeous with braids. I look gorgeous regardless. Hello. But I also just love how I look with braids. I just love braids. I love it, love, 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 love it. And I kept my hair, and being blonde, I was very blonde. And I still have a little bit of blonde left in there, almost like a highlight. I don't know if that's showing up on camera or not, but I got the blonde highlights, but not blonde all over anymore. And child, leaving my hair in those braids for too long, it just wasn't good for the blonde hair. It's not good for your hair anyway to go from braids to braids. You have to give your hair a break, at least 3 weeks. And I was not doing that. I had my hair in braids, and it's blonde, and I'm not washing it for a month because it's in braids. It's not getting the proper care. And then I'm taking it out of the braids. I'm washing it once, and then I'm putting it right back in braids. Like, I'm not giving my hair like a week or 2 or 3 or 4 to recover. I'm just going back. And so that caused damage, that caused breakage. My stylist had to cut a lot of hair. So it's been a journey. So I'm on a natural hair journey all over again. Back on the health journey. I'm on a self-love journey again. It's been taxing. It has been really taxing. I can truthfully say that my breakup took a lot out of me. It took a lot from me. It robbed me of a lot. And I can admit that I'm the type of person that, like, I hate to be embarrassed, and I wish that like bad things had never happened. And so I can admit that there are times where I'm like, I just want to like grab him and shake him and be like, look what you took from me, like look what you did to me, you know. But at the same time, like, it's not even worth it. So I'm just getting myself back, you know. But I'm really excited because I'm not gonna tell you guys yet. I know you guys are like, what happened? Trust me, we're gonna talk about it. I did a podcast on it. I have to post that podcast episode, but I'm gonna bring it here because I realize the whole YouTube family, the whole A team is not also part of the Just a Teller fam. So I'm gonna bring it here and I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what happened. Now, this video is all over the place. You guys are like, go from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next. That's just who I am. But I am not gonna make a separate channel. I was actually like thinking about that. Like I wanted to make, you guys know I have like several different Instagrams. I had Just a Teller Instagram. I had Bible Brunch has its own Instagram. Then my health journey has its own Instagram. Now I did decide, which I don't know, I haven't decided yet, but I thought it would be easier to have a page for Limitless Health, just because like now I have all my health journey pictures here, and then I have like my regular stuff here, but I'm thinking about just bringing it all back to the one platform, except for Bible Brunch. I feel like Bible Brunch needs to have its own, minus like videos. When it comes to videos, everything will be here. So any workouts that you guys are gonna get from me, again, if you follow Limitless Health, you know I had workouts. Any workouts that y'all get from me are gonna be here. I may have to repost a lot of things from Limitless Health over to my page, but my Aislyn Wade Instagram, but I'm thinking about just consolidating everything except for Bible Brunch back into my Instagram account. I'm also thinking about bringing some of that to YouTube. So like I said, workouts, cooking videos, how to make videos, like different stuff like that, and even like the visuals for the podcast, like recording a video while recording the podcast. I'm thinking about bringing all that to the channel. I listen to other people, I listen to their advice, and trust me, I value people's opinions when they're important to me, but I was at a point where I was like, well, I need to separate everything. Everything needs to be separate. I'm gonna tell you guys, it's hard enough managing one channel, let alone several. There are several different things I'm involved in. Like when it comes to my business and it comes to my corporation as a whole, there's a lot we want to do with that. So of course, when it comes to the production side, different things, I'm not going to go fully into detail, but I will just say that we have like little scripted YouTube series that we are working on for my like company, our corporation as a whole. By we, I mean my best friend and I who live here together. She's not here right now. She's at work. But our corporation as a whole, we want to do like scripted series, written by us, produced and filmed by us. We want to do those right here on YouTube, but not on this channel. It would be on a different channel for the production portion of the corporation. Little scripted movies, like just short films, like just stuff that we've been working on, and that we've talked about we need to work on. Stuff like that will be in its own place, but I need to do what's best for me. And that is the one thing that I'm learning. I'm an individual. I am myself. I am Aislyn, and I can only do what's best for Aislyn and what feels right to Aislyn. I can only follow Aislyn's discernment, and nobody else's. Like, that's what I'm learning. And so someone else might look at my platform and be like, well, you've got cover videos, you've got a Bible Brunch video, you've got these videos, you've got your blog on here with only one blog post. Hello. You've got your blog on here. Like, but you need to separate it, because that's not going to set you apart. But I'm already set apart because God set me apart, because he called me for such a time as this, and he set me apart. So I'm already set apart. So although I value other people's opinions, I value other people's input, again, when they are important to me, I have to do what's best for me. And what's best for me right now is to keep it all in one place. Like I said, Bible Brunch deserves its own Instagram because Bible Brunch is its own thing, honey. But everything else, I just want to bring together. I just want to pull it together. I want to bring it right here. I want to keep the podcast right here on, my personal Instagram. I want to bring the health journey to my personal Instagram, the workout videos, all that stuff. Just bring it right here for now, because it's just too much trying to manage all that. And then same thing, I want to bring it all to the YouTube family as well, so that it's all in one place. Ciao. Oh, I'm on TikTok now. Hello. Follow me at Always Aislyn. Yes. And if y'all didn't notice, the channel has a new name, Always Aislyn, because I am always going to be Aislyn, and I will always be Aislyn, and I'm only going to give you the realness that is Aislyn. Hello. Anyway, so I just have to do what's best for me, and if I could leave you guys with any encouraging words, I know we've been up and down and over the mountain and back and forth and all over the place, but let me just say, you have to do you. You have to do what's best for you. You have to do what's right for you. You have to do what feels right to you, because no one else can live your life for you. You have to live your life. You have to, because what's right for this person is not right for you. What works for this person may not work for you. You've got to do what's best for you. So if I can leave you guys with anything, it would be that right there. You have to do what's best for you. You have to stay in your lane, and you have to run your race. I feel like I've said that a million times. Like at this point, I need to just coin it, because like I say that over and over again, but like it's always going to be relevant. And here's the thing, like I'm sure that this is not the last time I'll say that, because that is a struggle that everybody has more than twice in their life. But you got to run your race, and you got to stay in your lane. Beyonce's lane was not meant for me. I might be able to carry a tune in a bucket. I might be able to entertain you and put on a show, but Beyonce's lane is not meant for me. Rihanna's lane is not meant for me. My best friend's lane is not meant for me. My mom's lane is not meant for me. And vice versa. My lane is not meant for them. Like, only my lane is meant for me. Only my race can be ran in my shoes. So it's the same for you guys. Only your race can be ran in your shoes. Only your lane is meant for you. Nobody else can drive in your lane the way that you can. Nobody else can do what you do the way that you can do it. Nobody else can be you the way that you can be you. So you just have to be true to yourself. We have to continue to remind ourselves, like, you know, hey, this is my space, this is my lane, this is my calling, this is my purpose, and just stay true to you. Sometimes you're gonna stray, but you'll always come back. Always remember who you are, know who you are, and stay firm, stay rooted, stay planted, stay grounded in who you are and who God has called you to be. So with that, chat, I don't even think I remember how this outro go. So thanks, no. I don't know the outro, but don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with a friend, hit that subscribe button. I think I already said that. Hit that notification bell. And we got to keep the A-team. I remember something about keeping the A-team growing. Oh, Lord. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video so that we can keep the A-team growing. And remember, there's no team like the A-team. Until next time, guys. Bye.